Try and stop me!
Traveler, Paimon, it's been such a long time.
Fremini! Why are you wearing your diving helmet?
Things down there have been a bit hectic lately. There are so many more divers right now, all in a frenzy to salvage sunken cargo. All I can do is try my best to lend a hand. The sooner we finish cleaning up, the sooner these extra divers can go back to their day jobs, and the sooner the seas can go back to their usual peace and quiet.
I see. It must be really hard for you to adapt to all the commotion, huh?
Thanks for your concern, Paimon. It's not all that bad, though. I've actually made a few extra finds. Things like unclaimed jewelry and antiques. Father said that if I salvage any pretty or valuable things, I should bring them here. She said you'd be able to find a use for them.
Huh. Arlecchino sure is thoughtful. If you've got any pretty-looking ornaments that nobody wants anymore, we could use them to decorate the aquarium. Or even better, why don't we go salvaging with you?
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to waste your precious time.
Don't you worry about that. You already said we can keep any ownerless goodies you find. But how can we let you do all the work yourself? Taking the fruits of someone else's labor while we sit here twiddling our thumbs doesn't sit well with Paimon.
In that case, I'll share everything the other divers have told me. Hopefully, that'll help narrow down your search. If you find anything that takes your fancy, feel free to make good use of it. However, some things are wanted by their owners, so if you find one of those, you'll need to return it.
Understood.
Please stay safe and don't stray into unfamiliar waters. If you run into danger, make sure to surface as quickly as it's safe to do so. Traveler, it seems that the reason there have been so many divers around lately is because everyone's trying to clear away all the underwater junk. They're trying to get the environment back to normal as quickly as possible. If that's the case, I should really double down on my own efforts to help. If the underwater pollution gets any worse, the colors of the Rome maritime flowers will fade. And that's not all. I don't want to think about all the awful things that might happen.
Let's work together to clean up the sea! Hey, Fremini, we found this pretty awesome-looking thingy underwater. We think it might be part of a musical instrument. What do you think?
Sure. Wow. This is really intricate. I've studied a fair few mechanisms, but I've never seen anything this detailed or unique. Looks like it's missing some components, though. You'll need to find the rest if you hope to restore it to working order.
That's all right. We're not in a hurry. Though, Paimon is curious to see what it looks like once we put it back together.
All right, I'd better head back down to help with the cleanup. You two enjoy your rest.
We will. Make sure not to work too hard yourself.
Huh? This thing. Did you fish it out of the sea?
We sure did. Do you know what it is?
More than that. I know whose it is. I used to sit in the garden and play this thing every day.
Huh? So, does that mean it's yours?
It was once. It's a mechanical piano that Ellen invented. It can be played by hand, but it also works automatically.
Wow! That's incredible! But why was it...
When Ellen fell ill, he couldn't bear to listen to the piano anymore. So I got rid of it for him. I never thought I'd see it again. I guess whoever ended up with it played it until it broke, but didn't know how to fix it. Otherwise, it would have never ended up in this state. Of course! Fixing something like this is trivial. The only thing is, it looks to have completely fallen apart. But if you can bring me the missing components, I'll be able to put it back together in no time.
All right. We'll keep an eye out whenever we're underwater.
Full throttle!
Well-behaved little fish swimming to and fro in spacious, carefully arranged tanks. It really is a beautiful sight. That's why our aquarium's so popular. If only they were this well-behaved in open waters. Then, people could dive down and immerse themselves more deeply in the beauty of the natural world. Anyway, thanks to your help, I've got to the bottom of why these fish were so agitated. Over the years, there have been plenty of shipwrecks, and even some absolute scoundrels illegally dumping waste in the sea. A huge amount of man-made junk has sunk to the seabed, piling up and destroying natural habitats. It's this that's caused the fish to become increasingly aggressive. Apparently, a group of divers has already accepted a commission to clean up the junk. But it looks like I'll have to give them a polite kick up the backside and ask them to pick up the pace. Yes, in the meantime, let's continue our work by bringing in as many aggressive little fish as possible to help them relax and recuperate. Isolating the patients from their harmful environment is an important step on the road to recovery. Got it! Just leave it to us! We'll keep our eyes peeled for new patients! Everything's going smoothly. I'm convinced that our search for a cure is entering its... But, besides finding a few more aquatic patients to complete the list, I have another more particular request. I need you to locate some key underwater mechanisms in the affected waters and retrieve the data recorded by their sensors. Exactly. We should also talk to the boat owners and divers to make sure they've learned their lessons. That's right. Not to mention the fishermen and the tourists. Anyone who takes a boat out on the surface, and those who dive beneath it. Everyone who interacts with our waters needs to be mindful. They can't just dump things in the sea and go around destroying marine habitats. Otherwise, some very aggressive fish might come along and capsize their boats.